People always ask if the hotel is haunted. I usually just smile and say, these old buildings, they tend to hold on to things. That usually shuts them up. I've been giving that same answer since before the lobby was renovated in '87. Most of the weird stuff happens on the third floor. Phones ringing with no one on the other end, water running in empty rooms, and the occasional scream muffled by the walls. I keep a key behind the desk labeled 307, do not rent. Still, management keeps that room listed online, so it books itself sometimes. Last week, a woman checked in with her teenage daughter, said they were just passing through. Her bell-bottoms and feathered hair reminded me of guests from decades ago, though nobody dresses that way anymore. At 2:13 a.m., the mother came down in her robe, clutching her phone like a weapon. "Someone was in our room," she screamed, not very happy. My daughter saw a man standing at the foot of her bed wearing an old uniform. I asked which room they were in. She said, 307. Of course she said 307. I offered to move them downstairs. She nodded, eyes wide, and said, "There's something wrong with this place." I gave her my usual line. These old buildings, they tend to hold on to things. She didn't laugh. Most people don't. You start to notice patterns working nights here. The same complaints, the same cold spots, the same figures in the hallway mirrors that aren't there when you turn around. Sometimes guests try to talk to me for hours. Lonely truckers, college kids on ghost hunts, and once a man offered me $100 just to sit in the lobby with him until sunrise. Said he didn't feel safe in his room. I agreed but never took the money. What was I going to spend it on anyway? Yesterday a new girl came in for the morning shift. She looked around, confused. I didn't think anyone would be here. They told me the night manager died in '98, was murdered in one of the hotel rooms by an angry guest, and they never replaced him. I smiled and shrugged. Yet, here I am. Let me show you the ropes. I watched as she examined the logbook, the phone that hardly ever rings, and the security cameras. Sometimes the third floor feed cuts out, I told her. It's been doing that since they installed the system back in 2001. She nodded, staring at the monitors, and then paused. Wait, is this live? She pointed to the screen showing the lobby chairs, the coffee station, and the front desk. Yep, sure is. She tilted her head. But I thought... Her voice started to trail. I turned to her slowly. She was backing away now, eyes flicking between me and the monitor showing only her behind the desk. My gaze drifted to the key for 307 still hanging on its hook, the room where they found me. I just smiled. These old buildings, they tend to hold on to things.